Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. 6 months ago, I did a video telling you guys what recommendations I had for the VIB Rouge sale, and this time, instead of doing that, just because you could probably just go back, watch that video, and I'll actually put a card up here somewhere, and you guys can go back and watch it, because usually when I buy things from the Sephora VIB sale, it's usually to replace items that I've run out of in the meantime, unless something new comes out, like a new palette or a new lipstick or, I don't know, something that I feel like I really need. So this time I decided to make a list of the things that I would like to get, things that I normally maybe wouldn't pick up because they're expensive, or things that I've just been kind of eyeing and keeping in my Sephora cart, and just things that I might get. And the reason why is because when I pet sat for my brother, as a thank you, he gave me a gift card to Sephora. So between that and the few things that I need to return before the sale, I plan on getting some of these things. Clearly, I'm not going to get everything on the list because I feel like I always want way too much. But I do plan on getting some of them, and I'm really looking forward to going into Sephora and swatching some of these things, testing them out, and seeing which ones I want to pick up from my list. So, and hopefully I'll bring you guys along. I'm going to try to vlog a little bit while I'm going into Sephora doing that this week. I know that for VIB Rouge members, it starts on Friday. I'm not sure of the dates for the Beauty Insider or the VIB, but I will try to look up those dates, and if I find them, I'll put them in the description box below. So I know for VIB Rouge members, it is 20% off this time, which is really, really good. I think that's the highest that they normally do. So I am going into my little flamingo notebook. I love pink flamingos. I love flamingos. I love pineapples, palm trees, stuff like that. Anything beach themed. So we were at the store, and my nephew actually got this for me. So, I'm going to just go down my little list. I made a list of everything that is currently sitting in my Sephora cart that I've been just thinking, should I get it, should I not, should I get it, should I not? So the first thing on the list is the Anastasia Dream Glow Kit. I love the Anastasia Glow Kits. I think they're amazing. I think they're pigmented. I think they're blinding. I have so many highlighters though, but I do pretty much collect the Anastasia Glow Kits, and all of the highlighters in that glow kit have one thing in common, and that's they have like a pink shift, and that is my favorite type of highlighter. So I'm pretty sure that that is an item that I am going to pick up. That is about $40, I believe. So that would be $40, 20% off, which would be $32. I'm going to be looking into getting the Too Faced concealer, the new Born This Way one, the one I said I didn't understand why they were making it because they already had a Born This Way concealer. I still don't understand why it's called the same thing, but it's apparently a completely different formula. It's supposed to be like a more dewy version of the Shape Tape concealer, which I didn't really have an issue with Shape Tape being very drying, but I just don't like that they keep raising the price of the Shape Tape, and yeah, so that's just where I'm at. And I just kind of want to try something new. I've heard it's really, really good. So the shade Swan is the shade that I believe I would be in, although that's also the shade I would be in for foundation. So I want to go in and see how light it is, because I do like highlighting my under eyes. That's pretty much the only reason I use concealer, other than to cut my crease or use it as an eyeshadow primer. So I don't really cover anything up with concealer for the most part, knock on wood. But yeah, so I like to brighten certain areas, and so it's gonna have to be light enough for me to want to actually pick it up. The new Hourglass setting powder. I've heard lots of great things about it. It is very expensive for a setting powder. I do own a lot of setting powders that I do love, some of them from the drugstore. My all-time favorite is the Maybelline Fit Me setting powder, the loose setting powder, and I just love it. So it's going to have to be really good for me to want to pick it up, but I know a lot of people that I trust their opinions, and they absolutely love it, and they say it really smooths out the skin and makes the foundation last, but it's not drying, so I do want to try it. There are 4 highlighters from Fenty that I would like to own. 3 of them are the summer collections, the summer collection that she just released a few months ago. The pink and orange duo, the mint green and something duo, and the purple and the something duo. So those 3 that came in the summer collection. And then the one that is for her charity, that is the silver. I think it would be I don't see myself necessarily using it as a highlight, but I think it would make an amazing eyeshadow, and it's a huge pan, and it just looks pretty, and it's for a good cause. So those 4 items from Fenty. I would like to own the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. It kind of reminds me of the Dare to Create palette from Morphe, but I don't know, I look at it and the packaging is stunning. It's something new from Urban Decay that we haven't seen before in terms of packaging and layout, and I just am drawn to it. I just want to try it. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to swatch it, and I'm going to see if it's something I need in my collection. The Park Avenue Princess palette from Tarte. It is a contour and highlighting palette. I've heard great things about it. The packaging is stunning. I had tried to order it from Sephora. Sephora, for some reason, they can't figure out why either, canceled my order. And it was $29 at the time on what I thought was clearance, but then it turns out no, it was just on sale for that week. So by the time that I figured out they had canceled my order, it went back up to the $45 price. So I was like, no, I'm not paying that for it. So if I can get it at a discount, that's something I might consider. Although, again, I have so many, bless you, I have so many bronzer and highlighter palettes and singles that that's something that might not make it to my list, like my home list. And again, I'm not by any means going to buy all of these things. I don't have the money to buy all these things, and I don't want to buy all these things because I have a lot of makeup already, so I don't want to, I don't want to end up with so much makeup that I don't use it all or whatever. So I pick and choose, but these are just things I've been considering. So one thing that is the most expensive item on my list that I've been really, really considering over and over and over again, and I know that it's insane, but it's the La Mer, the powder. La Mer is a very bougie high-end brand, and Jeffree Star uses the powder all the time, and I see him use it, and I hear just so many people talk about how amazing it is, and you get a giant jar, and it comes with a little spatula, and just it's just crazy. And it's $95 with a discount. That would make it less. And also, I feel like I was given a gift of a gift card, so why not get something that I normally would never buy for myself? But then you run the risk of falling in love with it, and then you want to buy it again. So that is where I'm like, I don't know. But that is definitely on my list. Too Faced released their Tutti Frutti collection. I am a sucker for packaging, and I'm also a real big sucker for scented makeup. I think you guys know that. My friend Leanne, also on YouTube, and I are both just huge fans of scented makeup. I love it. And it all smells like amazing things. I wish Too Faced would jump on it and start making body care that smells like their scented makeup products, because we'd be first in line to buy it. From that collection, though, the only 2 things I'm super, super interested in and willing to pay the price for it would be the banana powder, because they did come out with a banana powder during the what's her name? Candy Johnson collection. The I Want Candy collection, they came out with banana powder. It kept selling out. I wasn't able to get it. And this time it comes in better packaging with little bananas embossed on the powder. So I want that, and I want the Pineapple Bronzer Highlighter Duo. Probably the highlighter is going to be a little bit too dark for me. I don't care. The bronzer shimmery, I don't care. It has a compact that is glittery with pineapples on it, and it smells like pineapple, so I'm sold. And that is probably something that I will definitely pick up. From Glam Glow, I need a bunch of stuff. This is actually stuff I need to replace anyhow. The cleanser, you guys know I went to Marshall's looking for it. It is the only thing that keeps my skin breakout free. I don't get too oily. I don't get too dry when I use it. I just absolutely love this cleanser. It comes in the white packaging. It's the Super Mud clay cleanser. I love it. I've used it every day for like 2 years now, and I just love it, love it, love it. And I want the exfoliating one as well because I ran out of that as well. So I'm going to get both. I'm going to replace them because since I haven't had them and I've been using like samples of cleansers I've gotten, or like an old cleanser that I, had that I would use occasionally, every time I use something different, my skin it doesn't like it, or it just, I don't know, I end up getting breakouts, or I end up getting dry patches, or I end up getting more oily than usual. Like, it just keeps everything perfectly balanced for me. So those two cleansers. I also want the Glam Glow Dream Duo. It comes in like a duo. I think I must have recycled it, but it's a night serum and a night cream in a duo. And if I know that I need my makeup to look amazing the next day, I always do it the night before. It's kind of like a treatment. I mean, you could use it every day, but it's expensive. So, I would use it maybe 3 times a week, and it just keeps your skin really plump, really hydrated, smooth. It, minimizes your pores, and I absolutely love it. And they came out with a new, treatment oil that is supposed to keep your skin clear, your pores small, like pore minimizing, all this stuff. And it's a beauty oil that you could put on at night and sleep in it. You could put it over top of your moisturizer, and you could also wear it under your makeup if you want to put it on during the day. And it just released, so I'm definitely going to pick that up. Then there is oil for my hair. I want to get the Moroccan oil. They have Moroccan oil light, and then they have the Moroccan oil is actually the brand name. And they have the regular oil. I don't know which one I want to get. Probably the light because I have fine hair, but I love the way it smells. And I used to use this agave oil for my hair, and I still have it. I still have like this much left. And it was also sold at Sephora, and I bought it, and they were like, it's the best thing ever. And then they stopped selling it. And it is the best thing ever. And it keeps my hair from getting dried out from coloring it. And it makes it grow faster. And whenever I use it, it's like thicker, and it just grows faster. And it just, I don't know, it looks shiny. Like, I just love it. And I put it in when my hair's a little bit wet after showering, maybe twice a week. And then if I want to really hydrate my hair, if I really feel like it's dry, bless you, Sophie. She keeps sneezing behind me. I don't know why. Then I will leave it on like overnight, but I'll put like extra on, and then the next day I'll wash my hair, but I'll put it on dry hair. So anyhow, so the Moroccan oil is, for me, I'm hoping going to replace the agave oil, because once it's gone, I mean, you can get it on some websites here and there, but it's like really hard to find and kind of expensive. Suki, what are you doing? Oh, she's exploring. She's exploring. Sophie's sneezing. I don't even know where Jeffrey is. He's in the next room. So I might replace my peach powder and my peach setting spray. I need to check and see what the levels are of them and whether or not I can just wait until the next sale. But I love both of those products, and I will continue to repurchase them if I'm able to, because I just love them. So those are also on my list. The new Tarte concealer is something I've thought about trying. I've heard really good things about it, so I don't know. It has like a purple top with like little flowers on it. I forget what it's called. But it just, I don't know. It looks beautiful when I see people using it. And I feel like they make shades that are light enough for my skin tone in that concealer. So maybe I'm going to swatch it and test it out. I watched a lip swatch video from Vintage or Tacky, Cora from Vintage or Tacky. She did a full swatch video of all of the new Too Faced matte metallic liquid lipsticks, which are the Too Faced liquid metal, you know, like the liquid lipsticks, but metallic form. And there were 3 shades that I want to get eventually. The teal one, there's like a deep, rich purple, like violet, like almost the color of this part of my hair right here. But even deeper, and it like, it's just so beautiful, like a blackened purple. And there's also a transformer shade, which I definitely will pick that one up for sure, because I haven't seen anything like it, and it just looks stunning. And it gives any liquid lipstick like a duochrome effect. So, and it's a liquid lipstick instead of, bless you, just a gloss. So it's going to last all day, as opposed to like my bless you, as opposed to my duochrome gloss, which is just going to come off after a little bit. I seriously have no idea what's going on with that. Sophie, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, now she's snorting. Chihuahuas. I love her. So, let's see. Where was I? Right. The Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. Definitely going to get it. I have the little mini one here. And I want the full size. I want that disc. I want that Tatcha disc that you scoop it out with. It's just so fancy. I don't know. But the primer is seriously good. I often forget to use primer because, like, the moisturizer that I use from Glam Glow, the Glow Starter, I feel like that's fine for me in terms of, like, you know, a primer. But if I really want my foundation to last, if I really want my pores to be minimized, and if I really want it to look like smooth and like just, I use this. So, and that's the sample I got from Sephora. So I'm definitely getting that. Ciati has a dewy setting spray that I've considered getting. Probably won't, but I don't know. Dewy and you know, I'm not much of a dewy person. I like to add my glow instead of being actually glowy, so we'll see. I already talked about the treatment oil. Glam Glow has a highlighter palette that I would definitely consider getting if I had room for anything else on my list. I don't know, but it's made with hyaluronic acid. It has 3 shades. One really light one medium one deeper one. And I've seen people put it on their skin, and it just looks beautiful. Like, it looks like that glow from within, that lit from within, not like glittery, not sparkly, just pretty. And it seems to like smooth the skin. And instead of being like a streak on your face, and it doesn't emphasize texture. So it's something I've considered. And it smells like orange creamsicle, like all of their other products. So who doesn't want that? She is really having issues tonight. Oh, my poor Chihuahua. They also have a glitter mask that I've thought about doing, just so I could do like a video where I have like a glitter mask on and I do like a story time or something. But I have other masks I can do that with. And I don't really like the idea of, like, I don't know, the whole glitter suspended in it and tossing the glitter out. I don't know. I don't know. It's just something I've been toying with. So, Jouer. Jouer is a company that I own lip toppers from, and that's pretty much it. I want the new purple lip topper called Galaxy, which I probably will get. They're not that expensive. I think they're $16 plus the 20% off. And it's just beautiful. I love their lip toppers, especially the one that Jeffree Star did with them called Sweet Tooth. I would like to try one of their bronzer duos, the light to medium. I would like to try one of their blush duos in the shade Coquette. Those are a maybe. I definitely want their highlighter in Celestial. It's a pink highlighter. Again, I love pink highlighters. And I want 2 of their lip liners. I want Rose Shimmer and Pink Champagne Shimmer. Both of those remind me of these 2 lip liners that I used to get from Lancome. Sorry, I had a dog hair on my face. And Lancome discontinued them. Story of my life. Really, like, just about everything I love gets discontinued at some point. And they were just the perfect lip liners. They were like kind of shimmery, but not quite glittery. And they were just this perfect shade of like pink and this perfect shade of mauve, and I use them every day. And now I'm at the nub, you know, and then Sebastian is the other one that I love, which if they had one that matched that, I might consider getting that. But yeah, so I just want to get those to basically replace the ones from Lancome, because until I saw those on Nikki Tutorials, I think I saw using them, until I saw her use it, I had never found a lip liner that looked exactly like the one from Lancome. A foundation that I would love to get, which I probably will, if they have a light enough shade, because in their other foundation, well, in their Forever foundation, that one oxidized and it wasn't light enough for me. So, but I would like the Dior Face and Body Foundation. I would get it in N1 or N2. And last but not least, I want to replace my Clinique Turnaround Serum. I think I might have talked about it in one of my skincare videos, maybe not, because I might have been out of it by then, because I go through it pretty quickly and I run out of it pretty often, and then I forget to replace it. And I don't really realize how much I miss it until I get it again, and then I'm like, why did I let myself run out of this? It comes in like a blue bottle with a silver top, and it's so awesome. It's a serum that I put on underneath my moisturizer. I have to let it sink in, because if I put my moisturizer right on top, it will ball up. But I just really like pat it in and blend it in, and then let it sit, and then do, you know, brush my teeth or something, and then go in and put my moisturizer on. And the whole, like the name Turnaround Serum is kind of like the Regenerist with Oil of Olay, but it's a serum version of it, and it just causes your skin to, like, you know, regenerate, and like it just gives you this beautiful like skin. I don't know, it's like a glowy from within again, and it just looks healthy, and it feels smooth and soft, and you can even put it on your hands, and if you have dry hands, and it'll just cause the cells to regenerate, and it'll cause your hands to be softer and less dry, and I just love it. So that is definitely something that I am going to replace with the sale, because it's about $37, and I would say one bottle lasts me using it every day in the morning and in the evening, probably about 3 or 4 months. So I buy it like 3 or 4 times a year. But yeah, and it's about $37. But I take my skincare pretty seriously, just because I feel personally as though, you know, for me, I feel like if I don't take care of my skin, or I feel like if my skin isn't looking its best, then I feel like when I put makeup on top of it, I just feel like sometimes it doesn't look as good. And so I've always tried. I mean, there are things definitely that, you know, you can't do anything about. Like, I have psoriasis. I haven't really talked about that on my channel, but I do. So, you know, if I'm having a flare up or something like that, like, nothing I could do about it, you know, like, but yeah, so when the things that I can control, you know, I try to. So anyhow, so yeah, skincare is something that I always try to pick up during the Sephora VIB Rouge sales, just because it is even more expensive than the makeup. So it's definitely great to get a discount. So those are the things that are on my VIB Rouge possibly want to get list. Let me know what's on your wish list. Is there anything that you would like to pick up, or you want to swatch in the store and decide if you want to get it during this sale? And let me know down below if you have any recommendations for things that you think I should get. Or if I listed anything that you think I should not get, then let me know that too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.